See, guys, if you are Ruben Amorim out, just and you're not subscribed to this page, you're not following the page, please just follow because right now, yes, just subscribe because right now I am this close to being Ruben Amorim out, and I will tell you why. Yeah, I've always supported Ruben Amorim. I'm not a fan of Ruben Amorim. I'm not a fan of any player. I just like Manchester United manager to succeed. Yes, because Manchester United is a club I love so much that is dear to my heart. And if the manager comes in and does well, it will give me happiness because my club is doing well. But at this point, I have supported Ruben Amorim. I've done everything. Like people, a lot of my subscribers try not even like me because of my support for Ruben Amorim, right? Because he's the head coach of Manchester United, and I will support my coach. But at this point, I think that Ruben Amorim is playing himself into being sacked. Reason is, how are you playing Harry Maguire as the center of the center backs? We did this with Man City. We saw how slow Harry Maguire was. We saw how confused Harry Maguire was on that pitch. He was so slow at chasing down attackers. And you know these attackers, they are in Premier League attackers are extremely fast. And you are bringing a player that is snail slow to play in the heart of the defense for Manchester United. Look at how Harry Maguire, especially the second goal. Look at Harry Maguire. I was sharp. Harry Maguire, what are you doing? Look, you're seeing this player run past you easily. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't stop the shot. He couldn't stop the pass. Nothing. And I think that Ruben knows what he's doing with bringing. What has Lenny Yoro done to Ruben Amorim for him to be sitting on the bench recently? Waiting Lenny Yoro do. Lenny Yoro has been very instrumental with Manchester United in that defense and also switching it up, going into the middle of the park. Lenny Yoro has been very, very instrumental to tell me waiting Ruben Amorim they try achieve. If no be say Iwamed and Saka may collect 12 million they go. Tell me how. Tell me why. You are playing Bruno Fernandes at a place where Bruno Fernandes cannot play it, but you remain adamant to play Bruno Fernandes there. Now you don't want to play Kobe Mainu Bruno Fernandes, right? But you ended up playing Kobe Mainu Bruno Fernandes in the middle of the park. You had to withdraw Ugarte. All of these things are things that I've been telling you. You now withdraw Ugarte. You put Kobe Mainu and Bruno Fernandes. Bruno and Fernandes has never been effective from that place. Thought he was beginning to learn, but no, this is Bruno Fernandes. And again, I'm looking at Bruno Fernandes being Manchester United's captain, and all the motivation is not there. The players don't just care. Either the players want to get the man sacked or the man want to get himself sacked, right? Bruno Fernandes as a captain for Manchester United is not doing a good job as a captain for Manchester United. Yes, he can be that kind of a liberal captain that wants to help his teammates here and there, but when the going gets tough, the captain is supposed to show character. Bruno Fernandes is not showing any form of character. He's not doing anything that shows that, okay, this guy is worthy of being a captain for Manchester United. And I don't understand it. Look at Mbeumo. Mbeumo today went back to Brentford and was disgraced. That was disgraceful. And our team is so bad. When will Ruben Amorim learn to ditch these Portuguese players? Look at what's his name? Diogo Dalot. That guy, I don't know if he understands football at all. He cannot pass. He cannot put in a decent cross. Not the way Diogo Dalot sabi do. Just to run, carry the ball, run. He cannot pass. He cannot put in a decent cross inside the 18-yard box for even to cause scare in the 18-yard box for the opponents. No way. Diogo Dalot has no business. Anytime he crosses the ball, he crosses it to the other side of the field, and it's so bad. It is so bad. Ugarte, I cannot fault Ugarte today. I think that he did his best. But Manchester United under Ruben Amorim is shameful, is disgraceful. It is disgraceful, it is shameful. And I think that Ruben Amorim has to now start looking himself in the face and looking himself in the mirror and asking himself what he's trying to achieve with this team. What are you trying to achieve with this team, Ruben Amorim? I'm telling you that I have a decent coach who come into this team and actually stabilize the ship. But Ruben, the way you have gone about it, you've come in, you've implemented your own style of football and everything, and up to this moment, it is not working out for Manchester United. I think that you have to start looking at it. You have to start thinking. Manchester United have to get a coach that is experienced. An experienced coach, not a Gen Z coach, because this is what it's turning out to be right now, a Gen Z coach. Ruben Amorim is not doing Manchester United any good with all of the things. He makes lots of mistakes, too many mistakes. His changes are poor. I just don't understand this guy. I think that he will be learning. If he does this and it does not work, he has to try some other means, learn from it. But it's becoming really, really clear that Ruben Amorim know they learn from anything where they happen at Manchester United. So for me, I think that Ruben Amorim, the board has to look at Ruben Amorim, actually question him. Why are you not removing these Portuguese players? Bruno Fernandes, Diogo Dallo, not supposed to be Manchester United match. If at that place you could play Bruno Fernandes, then he's not supposed to be in the game. Diogo Dallo don't have a business being in the game. Harry Maguire don't have a business being in today's game, right? All these players don't have. Benjamin Sesko got a goal, and thank God for that. But then this is the midfield that is messing Manchester United up. The back line, Ruben Amorim picked players that are not capable, playing them off position and actually hurting Manchester United in the process. I see. Manchester United board are also involved in this. But I'm not going to talk about it. I've talked about them. I've talked about players. This is Ruben Amorim's fault. Today, the loss is Ruben Amorim's fault. He has to look himself in the mirror and start to, if he's still the Manchester United manager until next week, he has to start asking himself some very, very valid questions, guys. I'll see you again in my next video.